So you ask the question. You want to become a servant of Allah, you want to serve, but you're looking like you still have the attachment to the world inside of you, even in the way of Allah. And you are finding it, how to get rid of it, because it's staying down there. For example, you said, no? Like, murid comes and they say, I want to stay here in the dargah and to serve. But maybe your destiny or your work is not in the dargah, it's outside. So to serve is not necessary to be in the dargah. The serve is the service. You can serve anywhere. But how to get rid of this wrong thinking? Because one day it may just come out and it can deceive you. Correct? That's what you're saying. This way, it is a journey. It is not a destination. In fact, once you reach to one destination, your journey then begins again. Once you reach, the journey begins. Once you reach, it's never ending. Here and in Akhirat, it is never ending. Because our journey is to end where? Where? Wrong. If we say our journey is Jannat, then it's just like those people that Rabi'atul Adawiyah is saying, I want to burn Jannat and I want to put out the fires of Jahannam, because people are only worshipping Allah to go to Jannat. People are only worshipping Allah so that they don't go to Jahannam. But they don't worship Allah because He deserves to be worshipped. So what is our destination? What is our end? It is to, for what? Say. Allah. It is Allah, because Ayat al-Karimah is saying, what? From Allah we came, and Allah is our return. But can you say that you reach to Allah? Can you say that? Let's say so many people talk so much Sufi talk, and they say everyone is making union with Allah. Even if you have a little bit of something, you make union with Allah. You think Allah can be discovered like that? Of course not. Like the poet is saying about his Shaykh, about the Prophet ﷺ, about Allah, saying, how can I claim that I've discovered you when every day you're showing me a different face, a new beauty? So our journey in reality is never ending. But come back to our question here on earth. We're saying, now how do I have these, get rid of these wrong intentions so that I have the right intention and I am only going to concentrate on that and not let my ego to trick me later on. We are here to become what? Servants, correct. Now before we are a real servant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we must practice. We must practice to become a servant, which is why before we reach to say we are servants of Allah, we say that is our wish, that is our intention. We must become a servant to the Prophet ﷺ. He is Padishah, he is Sultan. How are we going to serve Prophet ﷺ? So practice first serving your Shaykh. Understand? Then when that is ready, he will bring us higher and higher. But how are we going to become a real servant to our Shaykh if we don't practice, correct? There are people who come here to the dargah and straight away they tell Shaykh Effendi, I want to become the Hadim. Person just came. It's very big words to say, I'm going to be your servant. People can claim, like people who just meet you and they say, I love you. It's a very big claim to say, I love you. I love you means I will give up anything. I will give up even my life for you. But Western understanding of love is what I can get from you. It's not what I can give to you. Correct? So now we have to practice all these things. But first, before we become a real one, we become a fake one. So that is called in Islam taqlid, imitation. Not fake as in it is misleading. It is fooling people. Fake in the sense that bring him inside there or control him. Fake as in we know that we cannot become the real one yet. First, we are going to take just 1%. That 1%, it is real. The 99%, it is ours. It is coming from us. 1% is coming from good divine sources. Then slowly you start increasing and increasing. This as an example. Okay? And in Islam, this is what it is, taqlid. Taqlid is very important. Because in reality, you're always imitating. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to imitate His beloved one, His Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Don't imitate the enemies of Allah. Don't imitate the shaitans. Don't imitate your ego. Imitate the prophets. Imitate the awliya Allah. Imitate your murshid. Because slowly, when you're imitating, you become one of them. Didn't Holy Prophet ﷺ say, the one who imitates a nation becomes part of that nation? Huh? For over 1,000 years, the nation of Islam, of the Muslim Ummah, has an identity. Past 100 years, we lost that identity. We start imitating other nations' identity. Where has it reached us? Continuous humiliation, continuous punishment. That's all. One of the things that we imitate from them is what? Tribalism, nationalism. Because the Muslims have always been one ummah, and not the other faiths. But we decided to follow what they are selling, nationalism. So now we become tribes. Now when you become tribes, you become jahil. You become ignorant. With the money, technology, education, everything, you become more ignorant. Because you don't understand the big picture now. You don't understand the picture that the Prophet himself ﷺ is putting together. You're only understanding from your own tribe, your own nationality, your own country. And that will fail. That will bring nothing but endless disasters. As we have seen this world, since the fall of the Khilafat, everyone is running after their own nationality, their own ethnicity. They're not imitating the view of the Prophet ﷺ, the Sahaba Kiram, or the Sultans, or the Tabi'in, or the Tabi'in, or the Awliya Allah. They're following the worldview, and they're imitating the unbelievers. This is where we are right now. So yeah, first, because ours is a journey. You say now, I want to imitate. Maybe you have 99 things that are wrong there. One thing that is correct, but when you move on the journey, when you keep making that journey, understanding, then slowly you start becoming. So many things you cannot get rid of by talking. Person is in beginning the journey. Will he ever understand if we say this is what you're going to be in the end? Can you? No, you cannot. Can you explain a child that is just maybe understanding reason, 4 years old, 5 years old, say 7 years old? You explain the child what's going to happen to him when he's 70 years old. Do you think the child is ever going to understand? No. The child cannot understand. So you describe what is the end journey, but you are now going to concentrate on the journey that you are beginning with. And so many things when you're going on that journey, before you know it, without a way that you really understand, you're seeing you're changing. Because if you put, they say, you put a white rose and a red rose together, they start giving the color to each other. When you are with egoistic people, tyrants, arrogant people, slowly you'll take their color too. You'll become that. If you're sitting around good people, slowly you become that too. Because the Prophet ﷺ has also said about the religion, he says, the man's religion is the religion of his friends. His deen, his lifestyle. Because the religion, there's no such thing as religion in Islam. It's deen. And deen covers more than religion. It covers everything now. Your life, beginning life and afterlife. Your religion, your deen, your lifestyle, your Islam is according to the Islam that is practiced by the people that are around you, that you are involved with. It's finished. It's very simple. That's why sohbat and Jamad is very important. You can be a good person, but everywhere you are going, people who are surrounding you with, they are teaching you all the wrong things. You think you're not going to be affected? Of course you will be. Are you still a good person? Yes, you are, but it's deep inside. Now it has to come out. So what is it that you want to come out? You want the badness to come out? Hang out with bad people. You want the goodness to come out? Hang out with good people. You want intelligence to come out? Hang out with intelligent people. You want humbleness to come out? Hang out with humble people. You want patience to come out? Be around patient people. Now this is more than intellect, because the man is more than intellect, more than akal. So, inshallah, may we always be around those ones who are the friends of Allah. Because those are the ones that they are already in the company of their Lord. In this world, they are in the company of their Lord. May Allah forgive me and bless you. May Allah raise the station of our Shaykh higher and higher. May He send His support to us, inshallah, for the sake of the Holy Prophet. Al-Fatiha. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum.